Welcome back. You're probably asking yourself, why is he looking so fly? Well, let me tell you. We received some amazing products from Blacktop Yacht Club. Man, Jonathan there sent me out a nice care package. Thank you very much, Jonathan. This stuff is super comfortable. I've got a nice polo on underneath. Some stuff I probably won't wear in the garage because this is kind of like, going out clothes. I mean, we'll see. Everything I own usually ends up in the garage anyway. But this time, we're going to keep these as nice as possible. The hat fits really nice, the shirt fits really nice, and the jacket feels really nice. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get yourself some awesome products like this. Some of them have the logo, some don't. It's all really nice stuff, and you won't be disappointed. So today, we're going to get into the steering column. We're going to rebuild the steering column, take it apart. I'll tell you kind of how I did that. We're also going to put together the steering wheel I got from Corvette Central for Christmas. That's going to be really nice. It's going to look really good with the black car and the black interior. So it's going to be a bit of a long video. We're going to go into great detail on the pieces coming apart, the pieces going back together, and I hope it helps you guys rebuild your own steering column if you really want to. We'll also test fit a seat, and we'll see how it is. Maybe we'll have a seat inside and kind of get a feeling of the car, because spring is coming and this car needs to go outside. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below where you too can get your Blacktop Yacht Club swag. Go ahead and check him out. He's also on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll leave those links as well. So thanks again, Jonathan. Enjoy the video. Let's get started. we've taken it apart as far as possible. The issue here is that these pins, there's 2 pins here that hold it so it can articulate here, up and down. This is for the tilt. So the tilt pins sometimes wear out because people use the Corvette steering wheel as leverage to get out of the car. So what we're going to do is take them out. Now they're threaded. I believe these are like an M something. And basically what we're going to do is put this in here. This is for my slide hammer. And we're going to screw this in with the bolt that goes through here. So here's a little tiny little bolt that goes in here, and this will thread into this spot. And inside of this piece in my puller kit, the head of the bolt will actually stay inside of here, and I'll be able to pull it up. So I'll show you how I do that, and then we can finally take all of this apart and we can get it cleaned out properly. And we got it. There's the pin. And this pin looks to be in good shape, so we're going to actually be able to reuse it, as I did not buy pins because I didn't think I was going to need them. But in order to take this right apart, this has to come off. So now we're on to the next phase, removing this top portion of the tilt from the shaft itself, while holding in the tilt. This will slide up and out. Looks like, wow, look at that. Okay, and a couple inverted torques here to pull that apart. Okay, welcome back to the table of learning. As we've seen in the previous video of the rack and pinion, this table has come in super handy. So here are the pieces laid out on the table. As you can see, lots of rust and old grease and grime and pieces like that. We've got all kinds of smells coming from this, so we're going to get rid of that, which is super exciting. We have to get rid of all this old grease. It's going to bound up in there. It's very nasty, and we're going to make it like brand new. So basically all we're changing in the steering column is the lock cylinder. We are changing the steering wheel, and I do have new bushing or new U-joint for the center of this steering shaft. So I didn't really buy any other pieces. I wasn't really expecting to take it apart completely, but as I got further in, I guess if you can see from my previous videos, I can't resist. So I'm looking for trouble, and well, I found it. So we've got a dried out bearing here, as well as a bearing here that has come apart from the inner and outer race. So you can see the outer races here on the shaft, and that's still in good shape. The bearing's still in good shape. We're just going to repack it because it kind of just fell apart. I did manage to save all the ball bearings, so that's good. All these switches are fine, things like that. And yeah, we'll just start cleaning this up and put it back together, and we'll see you in a second. we are done for the most part. Sorry, we're halfway. So we've taken everything apart, as you've seen, cleaned it all. The only pieces I'm replacing are these U-joint pieces for the center, the blinker switch, and what else? Oh, the steering wheel. So that is going to be really nice. Wait till you see that wheel. Emily got it for me for Christmas, which was very nice of her. And yeah, so pretty extensive job. There's over 100 pieces to this steering column, including the wheel and whatever else. And yeah, it's quite the job. I mean, we'll see putting it back together, because now I don't know how it goes back together, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. It's no problem. We've got, oh, and also a new ignition switch. So the other key was kind of janky and really worn out. There wasn't really any teeth left, so I pretty much could have started it with a screwdriver. So this way, now there's a new key, and it comes with 2 keys, which would be very helpful, and that's going to go in as well. So yeah, everything's cleaned, painted. I messed up the paint on the shroud that goes across, so we're going to repaint that. I guess it must have been just an abundance of armor all on it, or something like that, but either way, the paint didn't want to stick, so we're going to redo that, try a different method of cleaning, and yeah, slap this thing together. The shaft here was in rough shape. It's now fresh, new. The bearing itself, that goes on the bottom, needs to be repacked, but it is now clean, and it goes through here, and this sticks through the firewall. This plate was also bent, and I have straightened it out to the best of my ability. So we have bolts for that. That's going to go in, and I'm going to put in the bar that runs across underneath the dashboard. We'll get that in because that is what this bolts to, so I don't want to have this hanging down anymore like I did before. That's probably because I had bent it doing that. Brake pedal's in. I have the gas pedal freshened up. I do want to take the brake pedal back out and paint the arm that it pivots on. The master cylinder's in, and so yeah, this is going to come right along, but we're going to put that in as well with the steering column, and then this will be bolted in, and we'll be able to steer the car. And I do have some new hose clamps, and we're going to put those hoses on for the power steering and the coolant lines. I'll show you what I did there, and yeah, we'll start putting some fluids in it. The oil is in the car now, and we're going to start putting in, I got some diff fluid, and then we got to get the rad in soon so we can get this baby fired up and listen to it run, since it hasn't run in like 2 years. So should be good. So yeah, we'll just get started and put this back together. Also, one side note, the bearing that holds the top of the shaft in it has blown apart in pieces. So I have a handful of ball bearings here. I believe I have them all. We degreased those and cleaned them up, and we're going to rebuild that bearing and stick it back inside, which I think will be no problem at all. So that's just another thing to watch out for when you're removing these center shafts. The ball bearings are just in little plastic sleeves, and they'll fall right out.
Yeah, but like it smells like something, like a museum or something.
Smells like a museum.
Kind of.
Well, the car is pretty old.
Is
it that old? I don't know. Yeah, so now we're on to... hi, Emily's joined us. Yeah, now we're on to the next phase. I finally got this together. This was a bit of a pain. There's a plate that goes in the back here that sandwiches together. It has to go in very nicely with this cover. But now it's all together. And we're ready for the next phase, I guess, of assembling. I don't know if I got to... Anyways, I'm going through the instructions. Emily's nice enough to bring me a drink.
How many parts were there?
Let's see.
Like it looked like a lot.
They're complete 103 pieces. Total. With the wheel and all that other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces. Did I touch 100 pieces? I don't think so, but maybe I did. I don't know, but it's all good to go. I mean, is each little ball in the ball bearing count as one piece? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Should have done that.
Did you lose one?
Almost. Ooh-wee. Can't have no bearings. Yeah, and then all this stuff goes together.
Speaking of bears,
Yes?
Ings, do you know what the most condescending bear is?
Condescending bear. No.
The panda.
How long have you been waiting to say that one?
A few days.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Give me one sec.
What, you got something else?
I do.
Oh boy. You, you should have told the joke. You should have told the joke with that on.
That would have given it away.
What do you mean?
Well, that would have been a clue.
Oh! Oh my god, I'm so slow.
Is my head straight?
No, it's all dirty too. It's hit the ground a few times. Wow. You are special. To me.
Duh.
Okay, back to work. Okay, so a little trick here that I found works pretty good is you put this piece, you put the U-joint portion in the top portion where the steering wheel goes, and then you put the shaft in second. It seems to work better. The top seems to be maybe a little more thicker, and when this bottom piece is on, it won't actually let it squeeze on, but it's actually very easy with the bottom instead. So it's all lubed up. We'll maybe put a little more grease and then we'll slide it through. The paint turned out really nice. It is kind of like a nice satin black. It'll go together really well with the rest of this column and also the new steering wheel. So hopefully get this back together today and we can kind of start putting things together. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. moment you've all been waiting for. The steering wheel. Yes.
No.
Take two. Yeah.
Which way? This way.
So nice. Yeah. Yep. Oh. So, look at that.
Here's the screws.
Over there. Let me put it up on that one. There you go. One more. One more down. There you go. Beautiful. Another box of parts can go. And this goes in the center of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so nice. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not going to put it straight.
Well, you better put it straight. Turn the wheel this way if you want to. There you go.
Oh, okay, that's much easier. I love your outside the box thinking.
Yeah.
I prefer to like drop it on. But good.
So nice. Looks like a Corvette steering wheel to me.
Should be. Got it from Corvette Central.
It's true. So, have a look at this. She's brand new. All the way. Wires are new. Paint is new. Wheel is new. Beautiful. Just like you. Okay, now that the column is done, I have fit this piece in last night. And we're going to get the column mounted in here, I think. I think it's time for that. And I got to find some bolts to put in here. I got to find the stuff that goes in there. There's some in the center and things like that. So there's going to be a lot of changes in here because there is no HVAC system yet. I did take the old one out. It was shot. So yeah, we're just going to find some bolts, get this stuff mounted up permanently. And we'll get the gas pedal and the brake pedal in as well. And yeah, we'll see what that wheel looks like in here. And maybe we'll even test fit a seat or something like that, just to kind of get a feel of what it'll be. Let's go! Okay. Woo. Now, the rack is connected down there, as well as the column is connected under there. So now we just got to put those guide pins in, and then we can test fit the wheel and maybe a seat. Not bad. This wheel is nice. Perfect fit with these nice seats. It's going to be probably just a little higher. As you can see, the steering column looks amazing. The hub is on, the wheel is back in the box so I don't scratch it. And now we're going to move on to the next thing. So thanks for watching this video. Next up, I think we're going to do brake lines and we'll run the air lines finally and get that to the back. Might do a little changes at the back, maybe get that tank in as well soon. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Hit that like button if you like this video. I hope that this video helped you rebuild your steering column, if that's what you watched the video for. If not, I hope you found it entertaining. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks again. Take care.